Hello everyone, welcome back to my weekly food for you. Today we're going to be doing a sweet. It can be used for an afternoon snack as well as breakfast. So we are going to be making Krispy Kreme chaffles. Now for those that don't know what a chaffle is, it's a lot like a waffle, but chaffles have cheese in them. And you use a mini size dash. They're a mini waffle maker. Super small. I'll actually show you mine here in just a few moments. I was gonna pick it up and hold it for you now. I can unplug it for a second so you can see. But they're super little tiny. And a lot of people buy the brand called Dash because they make the perfect size. And you can get them at Walmart. I got mine at Amazon, pretty cheap. So right now I have it heating up, and I will move the camera down here in just a little bit. So it makes 3 servings, which is 2 net carbs per serving. So total of 6 net carbs if you eat all 3. So if you were doing breakfast, you might want to actually do all 3. I'm doing mine for an afternoon snack. So I'm doing 1.5 and sharing with my husband. So I'm actually going to have 3 net carbs instead of 2 because I'm going to divide up one of the chaffles. But let's get to making it. So it's like a mini waffle, pretty small. Cheese is incorporated. It's called a chaffle, and they're always higher in protein, meant to fill you up, but it will taste like a Krispy Kreme. So the first things first, half a cup of mozzarella cheese. And because chaffles are so small, I'm using a soup-sized bowl. I'm not even using a big bowl today at all for this. All right, 1 ounce of like really soft cream cheese. They actually request that you take it to the microwave for a few seconds just to make sure that it's gonna mix in completely. 1 egg. Bring that all in there. 1 egg, a half a teaspoon of vanilla. We need to make it fluff, so we're gonna do half a teaspoon of baking powder. Wrong one. Now, when you look it up online, I will tell you this recipe is from somebody else. There is no link I'm going to send you. I will put all of the ingredients in the description. They actually ask for protein powder. I don't have protein powder, and someone reached out and said you can do the exact same thing, but you're gonna swap out the protein powder and use 3 tablespoons of almond flour. So that's what I'm going to do. If, however, you have vanilla, that would be the flavor. If you have vanilla protein powder, you can use that. And I would probably up it a carb instead of, only because protein powder tends to be much more high calorie and much more dense. We're just going to do the almond flour version. I've been told it comes out just as good. And you know me, I will always tell you the truth. So, got the protein powder, and then the last thing, I prefer Swerve, but you want a powdered non-calorie sweetener that is approved in either the keto or low carb lifestyle. You do not want an artificial, okay? Not healthy for you. Use something keto approved. So the brand I'm using is Swerve for the confectioners. And it is 2 tablespoons of that. Give us our sweetness. Alrighty. It's hard for me to get it all the way in there because I'm at the bottom of my bag, but that is okay. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is mix up those ingredients. So while I'm mixing them up really quickly, and then I'll show it to you, 1/2 cup mozzarella cheese, 1 ounce of cream, full fat cream cheese, melted, not softened, melted, okay, because you want it to mix in well, so it might take, depending on the strength of your microwave, up to 30 seconds. Just check on it. 1 egg, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, so that you can have that rise like a truffle, and 3 tablespoons of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of powdered sweetener. So I'm almost done mixing to show you. And then I'll move the camera in a way that you can see what I'm going to do and see the food. You kind of just need to eyeball out what 1/3 of your batter is going to look like. So at this time, I don't know if you can see my little mini dash over there or not. Okay. Can you guys see that all right? Hopefully. Trying to make it so this will stay up. I have this new device right now and I'm trying to make it so it stays up for you guys, but I don't know if it will. There we go, maybe. I am going to make this work, guys. I'm gonna make it work. It keeps falling on me. Okay. I went to Walmart. I was all excited because I got this gooseneck recording device. There we go. Okay, chaffle. Here is the mix. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put 1/3. You can probably eyeball a little bit of what I'm doing. 1/3 of the mix into the chaffle. And just kind of spreading it out. At this point, I cover it and we let it set for 3 minutes, and I repeat that 2 more times, and then we're going to make the glaze. So I'll be back once we have our 3 chaffles. All right, so I have 2 chaffles made. The last one is being made now. I'll just kind of hold it up to you guys. It looks like just a little mini waffle. The last one I'm going to divide up. I went ahead and had my husband help me, thank you very much, on the glaze. So we're going to pour it over when we're done. The glaze for all 3 chaffles is 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of, once again, a powdered confectioner sweetener that is calorie free, and I use the Swerve as I mentioned before, 2 tablespoons. Make sure you whisk. So we have the sweetener ready. Whoops, I'm already pouring. So, got that ready to go. So as you get to know me in videos, I'm a little klutzy. So those of you that do not know me, that's totally normal of me. All right, the last chaffle should be just about done. Remember, it's 2 net carbs a piece. If you do it this way, bump it up to 3 if you do swap out that one spot where I tell you to add protein powder if you don't want to do the almond flour. All right, so I'm going to take out the last chaffle and just really quickly do a divide in half since my husband and I are doing this together. Place it on top. All right. 2 net carbs a piece. We're doing 3 because we're splitting it. And you just drizzle the glaze over, and it tastes like the Krispy Kremes, or it's supposed to. We'll tell you in just a second. The Krispy Kremes as they literally fresh come out. If you've ever been to a place where you see them on those conveyor belts, where they come out and you get to enjoy. So let me go ahead and show this to you. Doesn't that look amazing? So We'll give it a try for you, and then I'll review the ingredients. Eric, you want to give a try? You don't have to be on camera. It's up to you. Just see if you like it. I'm looking forward to this, guys. I've been looking forward to this all day long. It really does taste like a Krispy Kreme. I can tell it. What do you think, honey?
Good.
Is it good?
Is it high in protein?
It is, because you've got the mozzarella cheese and the cream cheese and the almond powder, which is nuts. So you have a lot of protein in this. I will say, I do not have a calorie count for you, as this was modified from a friend. So I do not have an exact calorie count. You can always enter that if you want to. But a quick review. Oh, my husband gave it a thumbs up. 1/2 cup mozzarella cream cheese, 1 ounce full fat cream cheese melted, 1 egg, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of almond flour, or you can swap with vanilla protein, add a carb if you're going to do that. 2 tablespoons of powdered sweetener. Mix it all up. Make 3 chaffles in those mini dashes or a mini waffle maker. The glaze. 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of the powdered sweetener. Again, make sure it's calorie free, whisk it, and pour it over. If you have a traditional size, big waffle maker, it would be 3 sections. You'd leave the last section empty. And that's how you would get your 3 with that. So I hope you enjoy. They are very, very good. Krispy Kreme chaffles.